I
wrong
know
in
that though
jail.
for sure. There's so
Huh?
many scenarios to this story, and none of us are ever going to know the truth because they're all just liars. And that, like I said, that Summer took the butt of it all, and it's not right. And she does more work and activism and outreach in her community than I've seen. And she, after all she's going through, she still gets her fucking ass out there, and no matter how cold it is, or what's going on, or who's terrorizing her, and she's fucking out there at all costs, and no one acknowledges that except Kendrick, because he's seen her on the news, and that just sent him over the edge on the phone the other day too. That was epic. I couldn't wait to tell her that. I didn't tell her the day I heard about it because she was living her best life out there doing her thing and she was in her happy place. But I couldn't wait to tell her how pissed he was seeing her in the jail news on three different stations doing her best work.
When was this? I didn't hear about that.
Um, she could tell you the date. I don't want to do it. Oh,
When,
Martin Luther King Day. That's how I know.
that's
Because
funny.
then he went to court Tuesday, and Tuesday's when he made all those phone calls straight out of fucking court, and then he got his phone privileges taken away for third party calls, from what I was told.
Yeah, he also said on Martin Luther King Day that I can't remember who he's talking about, but he was like,
It began
uh,
with an E, Enrique or something. I
yeah,
don't know.
he was like, it's crazy that a black man would talk about another black man on Martin Luther King Day, and yet on Martin Luther King Day, he made a video talking about me. You know, like he
Yeah,
mentioned
he said
my
your name there
show.
on that
Yeah,
recording too.
so it's like really, you gonna really? I mean,
Just
hypocrite
him
shit.
saying shout out to Summer violates her IPO. Julie is, if she still has it, I'm not entirely sure. Like I said, he came out of court to the phone and just like he can't shut the fuck up. And he wonders why he has no bond. And he's like lying to these people. You'll be out in a couple of days. Okay.
Yeah, it's been a
How's that
couple
working?
since then.
I just looked a couple of hours ago and he still has the 12 charges and 11 of them have zero bond and one has a 500, which I don't understand. I guess they're just, I don't know. Like I said, I think he lives in a fantasy world and he needs really extensive therapy. And I'm not even being sarcastic about it. Someone, he needs help. And he needs to leave people alone and stop terrorizing them. Third party as well, because that's illegal too. Yeah, Emmanuel, that was it. Yeah, he got some beef. Yeah, he was saying something, and I don't even. Is is there a Second Street Bridge in Kentucky or something? Because he was telling somebody to jump off a Second Street Bridge or with AirPods or earpods or something like that. I didn't get it because I don't live out there,
I
but he
think
was saying some like violent shit.
I think the Second Street Bridge. I could be wrong, but I think
Second Street, that's it.
that's the one. It's this big ass white bridge. It's a big bridge.
And then he used some kind of song or he referenced the movie or he referenced something. I think it began with a C. And he said, listen to that. Yeah, put your AirPods in and listen to that Second Street Bridge and jump over. I'd have to go back and listen. But it was something that there was somebody was supposed to listen to and jump over the bridge. It was terrible. It's disgusting. Right out of court, he does this.
Yeah, I want to say it was an old song because the 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 musician that he named it was old school like 80s music. I can't remember
Wait,
uh
what is
what it was either.
she loved him. She wanted to get him help. Yeah, I believe she did want to get him help. I believe she did love him. I don't doubt that.
That's what
Yes,
it
Chris,
was.
we stayed with
Crisscross.
Boss all night into the morning. Yeah, I think we spent more time with Boss than his wife. Oh yeah, Crisscross. That was it, Mama. I don't know the song. I
Yeah, I
couldn't
knew it
fit
was
in my
80s
head.
shit, 80s shit or
What
90s.
song is it? I would probably know it then. I'm
I
old enough
forgot.
for the '80s.
I was thinking, yeah, it was either 80s or early 90s.
I didn't know I was on the news. We were just working. Exactly, and that's why I didn't tell you when I heard about it until I left you alone that day. I wasn't telling you nothing because you were out there doing your thing. You were safe, and I knew you were safe, so I didn't bother you while you were doing what you do best. I'm gonna tell you, I I want to tell you what I was doing. Yeah. Oh, the song "Jump." Yes. Okay, I get it now. Yeah, because he said, tell so and so to put the AirPods, whatever he said in, and go to the Second Street Bridge and listen to yeah. And okay, I get it now. Crisscross song. Got it. He said it in reference to a couple of people, but that one person in particular, I remember that name for sure was the first one he said it. But then he said it again through the live feed, the longer one, and he referenced it to a couple of people. Like I said, he's he's in a lot of trouble. He needs to stop. He's gonna live in there if he doesn't stop. No, it was sued for the sex trafficking crap. I don't
What's
know
good?
what
What's
that
good?
is.
What's good?
What up?
Oh,
What
there's
up?
my girl. How you feeling, baby?
Ugh, I'm alright. I came home from the hospital and crashed, and so now I took my meds a little bit ago and just laying around on my heating pad.
All right. Well, at least you
You
got seen. The other night was a joke.
yeah, dude, I sat in the fucking hospital for 14 hours, and they
I
discharged
know.
me with an IV and everything in my arm, and I didn't even wasn't I was right there.
I
It
couldn't
was
believe they didn't flush that fucking thing. When I saw that IV, I'm like, rip that motherfucking thing out before you get an
yeah,
infection.
it's
You
rough
could have
down.
gotten sepsis.
It's rough down here, but I'm good. Like I got seen today. I got everything taken care of. Other than the kidney infection, I am very healthy. They said no COVID, no anything, so I'm
That's
blessed.
great. I'm glad you
Actually,
don't
what I
have
was
it.
coming on is because I wanted to tell you guys what actually we were doing on Martin Luther King, because it's kind of
Go
cool
ahead.
what some of the men in the community are trying to do. So it's not a secret that like the cops in Louisville suck, right? So people are trying to create other avenues, because something that I've been saying is like, okay, you don't want people to call the cops, but what are some safe avenues that we can actually tangibly use that actually makes sense and is going to be safe for everybody? Even and this is just me, I even think about the people that might be, causing the trouble, because they need to be safe too, right? So the men that I'm working with, they're trying to put something together, and they're actually working with the city to possibly make it like a real thing. But to have like people in each neighborhood, and it's just a secondary thing that people can use to call
Like
the
a
police,
People's
call
Watch.
them, call them instead of calling the police. Right now, not obviously some things the police would have to handle, but just like
Right.
our typical everyday, with our youth and just just different things in the neighborhoods and stuff like that. If there's things that we can step in and help with, so and we kind of already do that. We just want the
Right.
city to balance, because we already go on the streets and try to intervene so the cops don't have to get involved, because we don't, like everything in 2020, you know what I mean? And plus, it ain't just 2020. Louisville has been messed up. And, I just want to say, for the record, like, all bullshit aside, like, what I don't understand is why they don't focus on his case, because the officer that fucked him over and all of them, they're dirty and grimy as hell. Instead, he attacked people in the community that has nothing. There's nothing regular citizens could do to affect his case or theirs. But instead of him like joining with people, he tore people down just because they said no. You know what I mean? Like, I've got tons of screenshots from all the same people that troll all of us and talk all that crazy shit. Well, Summer, we respect the work you do in the community. We know you know how to get shit done. You know how to get results. But if
Right.
you're attacking me and you're putting my life in danger and you're making me feel unsafe, what makes you think I'm going to do anything?
Right.
And why should I? And then just the ironic part of it is, you know what I mean? Like, to come to find out that J Nut is sitting here using the same system that he bitches about to sue somebody that hit him.
Mhm.
But yet I
Mhm.
felt in danger for me and my children, and I got a civil thing. I didn't even this shit didn't he didn't this didn't have to be this way. I got a
Mm-mm.
civil piece of paper and said, "Hey, leave me alone, stay away from me, just stop." You know what I mean? Like
Keep
he
my name
doxed
out your mouth.
right, and like so it went left, right? Like, but I didn't make it go left. He made it go left, and they
Huh.
continue to keep doing it instead of like, okay, they say I hear he's having a rough time in jail. Why in the fuck ain't they focusing on that? Why are they attacking boss? Why are they attacking me or whoever they decide to, you know what I mean, attack that day? Like, it's not helping anybody, and it's ridiculous. It's just
It is.
I don't fucking get it. And then the
That's
name change
that's my
thing,
point.
like
I don't get it either. They're not helping him. They're hurting him.
well, and like the name change thing, right? Like I've not been, I've never lied about my name change. I've never lied about
Nope.
that. And I didn't
Nope.
change my name because of traffickers. I changed my name because of all the trauma that I've experienced, and I haven't went by my government name in years.
Mhm.
Decades.
It's part of
You
your
know what I
trigger.
mean?
You
Like,
made that clear too.
and I've always been honest about that. It's a part of my story. It's a part of when I speak, like when I do my trainings and all that shit. And again, you can look at my nonprofit organization and see all that.
Yep.
So like this whole and just because they say motherfuckers is working with the police, like show me the discoveries. Show
Mm.
me what the fuck you think I do because you have no idea what I do. I do
Mhm.
intervention with victims, with people on the street and everything so people don't have to get involved with them. So before anybody speaks on what I do, understand what I do.
Right. Amen.
And people don't unless you're here. And then people hate it because my community supports me because I'm boots on the ground every single fucking day. And
Every
even if you
day.
and plus I'm live all the
Yep.
time. Not
Yep.
to clout chase, but to say, hey, get out here and help.
Right.
The shit's lame, dude. I don't it's child's play. Like it's just but I'm not gonna
Yeah.
stop doing what I'm doing. Like and I
No.
just would focus and bring
And that's what
even
makes you a warrior because you don't go. You just keep going. You just keep going and going
yeah, I'm always gonna
against
keep
all
going.
odds and
But
people
it's why I'm a
fucking with you.
survivor. I've been doing this long before the Breonna Taylor case came around. I'm not brand new to my
Exactly.
community.
Yep.
Shit. It's just
They won't learn. They're gonna learn the hard way, and you're gonna rise above all of them as you are now. And they're just
yeah.
sitting at at the keyboards and just pretending they're making a difference, and they're not.
It's like people are so busy on what they want to believe they don't even hear the whole time I've sit here and said like why don't you all focus on what he don't focus on the Brianna case, don't focus on this, focus on your own shit, dude.
Yeah.
Focus on something you can make a difference with.
Hold on 1 second, babe, I love you, but just give me a second. He's got a fucking case. They
Yeah.
terrorized his own baby, they hurt his kid, his sister, all these people were in his home that they like they terrorized. Focus on that. You're so focused on trying to do everything else. When you have a case you need to focus on that could bring light to a whole lot of shit. But instead, he's tearing down people in the community, tearing his own people down, whether you know or not. Like you're tearing people down that are doing the work. And people did try to help. A lot of people tried to help. A lot of people intervened, and they got the same thing that happened to me. They got shitted on. So it's like this picture is being painted, and I really think it's ridiculous. And if day somebody could show me a fucking discovery paper with my motherfucking name on it, I give you 10 stacks. Because you will never find that. So that's all I had to say. Like, get to know me. Know who I really am, not what you all think. You know what I mean? Like, and really, I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. Because, like I said, I'm out here doing the work while everybody's chatting on the fucking internet and posting videos that don't fucking matter and ain't doing shit for nobody. So, get on my level and match my fucking energy. Then you can get, then I'll talk to you. You know what I mean? Like, then I'll help. But this shit's ridiculous. And thank you, boss, for you know what I mean. I mean, I know you went after him because they went after you, but just thank you for speaking up. Because like why are you terrorizing females for?
Yeah. I got you.
That's lame too. Like where's this idea of protecting females, protecting women? You know what I mean? Like, and I don't expect them to protect me, but I'm just saying, like in general, that it I don't know, dude. The whole thing is fucking whack. It's whack. I don't even. It's beyond. It used to be comical, but now it's just sad. If I'm being honest. Thank you, True Life. Thank you very much. You know what I mean? Like, I don't give a fuck. People can say, oh, well, she works with the police. Motherfucker, I don't. Check my resume. I'm trying to get a cop fired as we speak. What the fuck? They do not like me. I promise you. And any, I lost a lot of standings doing the protest, but that's what I am first. I'm an activist before I'm anything. You know what I mean? Like, I'm always gonna stand, and I did. I lost a couple of seats in my positions because of that. But you know what? I'll do it every single day because that's what I do.
That's why I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and from the jump, all the people, when you first came on my show,
Right.
there's a lot of people that was like, you gotta do your homework. You don't know her. And I'm like,
It's so
right now I'm focused on a woman that was being stalked by him.
it's
That's what
crazy.
I'm.
Nobody's ever said, like, the day after Breonna Taylor's announcement came out, right? Because they'll say, oh, well, she knows all these government people. Well, I fight anti-human trafficking. Of course, I know a lot of government people. It takes government to do some of this shit, and I don't like it, but it is what it is. We have to get legislation passed. We have to get laws passed. It is what it is. The day after the announcement came out, I sat in Frankfurt on a survivor council for victims of violent crimes, meaning I had a seat in Frankfurt, which is our state capital. The overseer of that seat was the attorney general, the dude that tried Breonna's case. I resigned the next day. I left space because he was not trauma informed. He didn't have respect for the community. He didn't understand what was going on. He didn't make the right decisions, all of that. But none of that shit's talked about. It's, oh, well, Summer's a police, Summer's this, Summer's that. I stand with victims every single day. I stand with my community every single day. And I always will, regardless of what it costs me. And I still I lost that seat, but I gained other seats. You know what I mean? But the fact is, how many people you think would have done that? That's a power position. Me being down there was important.
Right.
But I left it because if you can't even try a woman's case that should have been tried with their eyes closed. These cops are still walking around. And the crazy thing about it is, in all of this, I do believe that Kendick probably has some stuff. And if he worked with other people that had some stuff and all of our stuff, we might be able to get a cop fired or something, right? But the system played this shit like a motherfucking G. He's in jail. My life's been turned upside down. You know what I mean? Like, all of our lives are fucked. And what's the system doing? They all still free. The city of Louisville purposely split all kinds of people up that if they got together and actually did something, could actually make the change. But people don't see that. And the system does it all the time. It's constantly doing that, right? Because that's what the system does. But shit's crazy.
Just keep doing what you're doing.
Oh yeah, so I ain't never gonna stop.
No.
If I die doing what I do, I love what I do. I don't get paid. I don't make money. You know what I mean? Like, I don't do none of that. And everybody I help, I don't charge. Even the women that live in my house, they say they're rent free. Fuck. Who else is doing that shit? Footing the bill for other people. We do,
Right.
because that's a part of taking care of our community. Fuck. So yeah, I just think it's real lame, and it's sad. And it's sad it's gotten this far, like, and it just keeps going. Like, tomorrow, I mean, shit, there's already been a video put out, you know what I mean? And there'll be another video and another video, instead of focusing on getting the people that you all say y'all care about help. And I ain't even talking about mental, I'm talking about just fucking fighting.
Yeah, for real.
On the front line, like, making some fucking noise. But no, they too busy arguing with us. Shit's lame. How you say you about any kind of movement if that's what you focus on is some petty ass fucking drama?
Exactly.
Keep playing games and the system keeps with it. It is what it is. But I like my boss crew. Y'all are awesome.
We love you
Love
too.
you too.
Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Our anniversaries are on the same day, boss.
That's
I said the
crazy as
same
fuck.
thing.
That's
And it's
crazy
my
as fuck.
birthday.
How many years on anniversary though?
12 years together, 12 years married, and 13 years together.
Hell yeah. Mine is 8 married, 10 together.
That's what's up. That is what's yeah, that's what's up. Well, I'm gonna be celebrating my birthday this week because I was sick on my birthday. I was in a fucking hospital for 14 hours just to go back to a hospital today. It's fucking
I
ridiculous.
fucking hate hospitals, I swear. The waiting part, the fucking waiting part is why I'd rather go to a walk-in clinic than the ER because I know I'm